The Haudenosaunee, which is also known as the Iroquois Confederacy, called George Washington, the first president of the United States, town destroyer, a name that he earned from his, I believe it was his grandfather, because he was known to destroy through slash and burn, raised earth tactics, Iroquois towns, not just destroying, military capacities, but destroying the very fabric of life, such as burning cornfields and ensuring that Haudenosaunee people were extirpated from the earth. And since he was the first president of the United States, every subsequent president, the Haudenosaunee have called town destroyer and have believed that every president has earned that title. You have promised to become the head of the empire, to destroy this empire, to undo this empire.
That's right.
What's the first thing you would do if you were elected president?
Well, one is I would go back to that very powerful description and designation of George Washington. Not only a slaveholder, but a town destroyer. And I'd say, how do I attempt to initiate and inaugurate based on the wisdom of those whose towns were destroyed, to become someone who allows those towns to flower and flourish? So what is the opposite of a town destroyer? Well, it is a town flourisher. It's a town promoter that's trying to create conditions under which people can gain access to be able to enact self-respect, self-determination, and still self-defense. Because, you can imagine that, in a transitional moment, it's going to be a lot of contestation and conflict, my brother. That the entrenched interests of the powers that be cut very deep. And you got a lot of gangsters and thugs who will do anything to preserve the status quo. We know that. But be able to turn over that town destroyer and transform it into a town flourisher is something that I take as a starting point. And for me, just in terms of policy, it's a matter of sitting down with the leadership of indigenous peoples and letting them know that they have a priority in terms of resources. They have a priority in terms of focus. They have a priority in terms of attention, so that they're able to live lives of flowering and flourishing on their own terms, given the 500 or so year war against them. But what does it mean to bring that war to a close?